Derrick Rose's history with the Chicago Bulls has been unsettling, fraught with heartache and misfortune, overshadowed by the greatness that once was. Now a new coach brings a fresh perspective, with the hope that a Rose is still a Rose. For the local five, just a win would do wonders. One thing they do have is this explosive cannon. Does he and do they have enough to finally get over the top?
Derrick Rose arriving tonight with his Chicago Bulls. Both he and his Bulls, rather inconsistent start to their season. The last two games have been the best of the season for 76ers reserve shooting guard Isaiah Canaan. But the Sixers will need a lot more if they're to capture their first win of the season, as Comcast Sportsnet is here to present NBA basketball, the Sixers and the Chicago Bulls. And tonight, no Noel for the Sixers. He is game to game right now with right wrist soreness. Robert Covington is still out. Jeremy Grant is available after sustaining an eye injury the other night. And we welcome you once again to 76ers basketball on Comcast Sportsnet, here with Ala Abdelnaby. I'm Mark Zumoff. Molly French joining us in just a moment. As Ala, it appears as though Isaiah Canaan has finally found his comfort zone.
And after being inconsistent, in particular on the offensive end of the floor earlier on in the season, trying to find that balance between being a distributor and a finisher, with T.J. McConnell on the court and his emergence recently, Isaiah has been the biggest benefactor of that. You see the fact that he's comfortable now playing off the ball. Instead of being the guy who passes, he's become the finisher. Let's take a look at some of his exploits recently against Cleveland on the road. At the end of the shot clock, his teammates doing a good job of finding him. Give credit to number 0. He is ready, cocked and loaded, ready to knock him down. Again, at the end of the shot clock there, the poise that Canaan's showing, he has thrived in the off-ball position.
Coach Brett Brown saying here, in essence, that Canaan is indeed more comfortable as a shooter because of injuries. He started at the point the first 3 games of the year. Ala, the Chicago Bulls are not happy. In their last game, it was at home against Minnesota. They lost in overtime, went scoreless in the extra frame for the first time in the 50-year history of the franchise.
And with Fred Hoiberg, their new coach, they're learning a new offensive system. It's going to take them some time, Mark, but there's a 3-headed monster when you're facing against the Bulls. Jimmy Butler, Pau Gasol, and Derrick Rose. With Butler averaging 20 a game, his career average is 11 a game, so he's having a breakout season. You know what you're going to get with Pau Gasol, consistent and a winner. And Derrick Rose, he's the mystery still. With all the injuries he's had in seasons past, we don't know, he doesn't know his role yet clearly defined. He's trying to figure out his spot in this Bulls system.
Derrick Rose in some ways still the headliner, but many say that mantle is now being carried by Butler, last year's most improved player, signing a lucrative deal in the summer with Chicago. These appear to be happier times now. For one, Isaiah Canaan now more relaxed as a shooter. For Jahlil Okafor, the more of those, the better. His Sixers meeting Chicago tonight, right here on Comcast Sportsnet.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so guided.